This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of No Waco. This is your host, Debbie. Welcome back to another episode of No Waco. I'm your host, Debbie, and today we have a very special guest here in the studio. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, so I'm Adeline Lee. I'm Vietnamese, so my real name, quote, end quote, is Hamung. I'm from Waco, so I grew up, I say Waco. I grew up in Hewitt, like my entire life.
Me too, yeah. So it counts.
Yeah, so Waco adjacent. But yeah, I've been here basically my entire life.
Yay.
I came when I was 1 and have known basically nothing else. So,
well, we're so glad you're here in Waco. We're so glad to have you. And you are the founder of a wonderful organization. That's what we're here to talk about. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I think a few months ago, I started brainstorming the idea to start an organization, a mutual aid organization to support unhoused people in Waco. Because I know, growing up here, I've seen them all the time and just want to kind of do my part to help. And so I started the Pheonix project. So we have been kind of up and running for, I want to say a month and a half now.
Woo-hoo,
yeah,
yay.
I know. We've done 4 distributions and the
Wow.
5th one's going to be this Saturday. And it's been great. Honestly, I really didn't think it would take off as quickly as it has. We're still starting up pretty slowly, but a lot of people have been interested in helping. So it's been awesome.
Yay. I love that. And so you said you guys accept donations. What is the mission of your organization? What do you guys do?
So for us, I think, of course, it's to support unhoused people in Waco. We want to offer compassionate help, kind of communicate with them to discern what their needs are and in any way possible try to meet those needs. So as members of the community, I feel like unhoused people are also part of our community, and there isn't very much integration for them in our current community. And I just like to see more of being able to reach out as Wacoans to help them, our fellow Wacoans, basically. Yeah.
I love that. That's so fantastic. And you've set up donations around town, donation bins.
Yes.
What has that been like?
Yeah. So it's been great. We currently have 3 donation locations. Yeah. It's super fun. So I was able to set up a donation bin at Utopia Essentials, which is on Austin Avenue, and then Cultivate 712 also on Austin Avenue. And also this salon, it's a nail salon kind of thing. It's called Cooper & Co. Salon, and it's kind of on the outskirts of Waco, but more. But we've gotten a lot of donations.
Yay.
Yeah, it's been super great. People are just bringing in things. We have this list on our link tree that you can access from our Instagram or social medias or anything. And it has a list of things that unhoused people kind of need more. And then also just clothing of all kinds. We accept those. And it's been awesome. We've gotten so many things and we've been able to pass out so much. Basically every week our inventory goes back to 0. After every Saturday, we run out of clothes completely. And then miraculously the community somehow stocks up our inventory every single week. It's great. It's awesome.
Yeah. And I know you actually talked directly with the people that are affected by this about what their needs are. What are some of those needs that people can help meet?
So right now we're kind of towards the end of the cold winter weather is kind of dwindling down a bit. It's Texas, so we're going to get some spikes here and there. But what I've kind of heard from the community is something that I'm trying to brainstorm right now. It's kind of in the think tank. We're trying to figure out a way to meet their laundering needs. So what I've heard a lot from the community is I'm able to give them clothes that people have donated, but they need a way to launder their clothes. And from what I've heard, the Meyer Center, the Meyer Community Center, there's laundry machines for them there. They can wash their clothes there, but they have to pay to do it. And they also have to bring their own laundry detergent. And so we're kind of workshopping this idea of how we can meet that need for them. And kind of right now, what's in my brain is I was thinking like getting those little, like those travel shampoo bottles that you get like Walmart and you fill it up or whatever. Just like getting like a bulk of those from like Amazon. Yeah. And then that way, if I see them again, which we do see them again, like we see people like regularly, like to the point where like we know their names and like we've heard a lot about them and we know them as people now, which has been great. So if we see them again and they need a refill, we can just, keep it in the car and then we can fill it up for them every Saturday. And then also thinking about like, because they have to pay to get their laundry done, like leaving like either like a gift card or like money at the Meyer Community Center so that we can pay for them to get their laundry done as well.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So we're kind of workshopping that idea right now and we're going to see how effective it is. We're going to have to do trial runs and everything. But yeah, so that's one of them.
That's so interesting because like I personally have never thought about that either. So just to like be able to talk with them and see what those need-based are, it's so important for our community to know like what is directly impacting, how can they directly help?
Right.
So that's where you guys came in.
Yes. Yeah. I think for like the first, when I was like still workshopping the idea of starting the organization, I was like, because I'm a planner, I'm a perfectionist. I like to have everything planned out before I start something. And then eventually I was doing all this planning and I was like, yeah, this is great. And then I got to a point where I was like, I literally, if I don't start it, I'm not going to get enough of the information that I need to actually do work, like to actually help. Like I'm not going to know what they need unless I'm there asking them. And so I got to a point where I was like, if I don't just do it, then it's just not going to happen. And so I did it. And then we've gotten so much help from like unhoused people too. Like just them telling us what they need makes it so much easier for me. Like I don't have to guess. And also like I'm able to like fill needs that they directly like tell me. So it's been awesome.
I love that. Yeah. That is so sweet. What would you say is like one of your overall goals with this project?
Ooh.
That's a hard question.
There are just so many. I think like our overall goal is like bridging the gap that exists now between like housed Wacoans and unhoused Wacoans. Like there's one of the biggest issues that they face, aside from like not having their basic essentials and like necessities met, like those basic needs met, another part of that is like the isolation of it. And so like the integration into like the social aspect of life, I guess. And so trying to fulfill their like basic necessities on top of, because I think that social, like we're social beings. And so like we require that. I would say it is a basic necessity, but trying to bridge that gap as well. And so getting like local businesses involved and like being able to have little like locations or places or like a routine set where people who are experiencing homelessness can feel like safe and feel like they can have their needs met and feel like humans, I guess, because they are. And they deserve that. So
I love that. That is so sweet. And again, you put this together in quite a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And I know you said you're a planner and everything, but what has that process been like going from scratch, having this idea? What kind of was that process? What did it look like?
Well, I think I really did just, I don't know. I wish I had a better answer, but like whenever I started it, and I still like, we've only been going for like a month and a half, but when I was first like kind of going through the ideas and seeing what was, I don't know, like executable. I don't know. Yeah. What could be done and what has to be like designated for later.
Yeah.
I'm 24. Like I am, a Gen Z person who does not have like an established career or anything like that. And so I was kind of just pulling it together by the skin of my teeth. Yeah. And I realized that like one of the only ways, like the only way essentially that we can get this done in an effective way is by like mobilizing the community.
I love that.
Because like there's like, this isn't something that can be accomplished by one person.
Yeah, definitely. Not one person at all.
Yeah, not one person. Like we need like the community to work together to get this done. And so whenever I realized I could look at it from a community perspective, things got a lot easier. Like I realized that like there are like plenty of people want to help. Like nobody likes the idea of people not having what they need.
Yeah.
And so as soon as like I started it, I like made the social media pages, I like put them up, and then I essentially just like ordered some things just from my own money because I just wanted to get started. And so I like ordered some things and I started posting things on social media, and like so many businesses and organizations have like reached out to me and like, I know, everyone wants to help, and it's so great. We definitely need the community together on this. So
I love that. And again, like I know you DM'd us and was like, hey, can I just put a bin for donations?
Yes,
like, yes, we would absolutely love to do that.
Yeah, that was so helpful, honestly. Yeah, and because like Cultivate is so central, like it's just right in the heart of like Waco, like in the downtown area, and there are so many people around here that require help. It was nice to be able to like have a bin in a central location like that. And then like, because every time I come to Cultivate, I also like drive around because my car stays stocked. I keep that thing on me. Like it's always like all of my stuff is in there. And so anytime I see someone, I like stop the car and I like get out and I'm like, hey, I have this and this and this and this. Yeah, do you need anything? And I've met a lot really doing that, and it's nice and central, and yeah. So
that is amazing. Well, I absolutely love this mission. And it sounds like you are really filling a need that our community has. And it's been beautiful to get to see that. And hopefully it will continue to blossom.
Yeah.
With that, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. And now for a word from our sponsors.
Hey y'all, I'm April.
Hi, I'm Caroline.
And we have a new podcast for you. What's it called, Caroline?
Bloody Happy Hour.
It's going to be your new favorite guilty pleasure. We're going to talk about some bloody stuff. Serial killers, true crime, rapists. Why not join us? We'll have a good time.
You literally never know. I don't know what I'm going to say. Bloody Happy Hour. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Hey, I'm Zach.
And I'm Mike.
And we have a fantastic new podcast to tell you about. Bros, Foes, and Heroes. It's the two of us looking into the world of comics, breaking down some characters that you may have never heard of, and some that are just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, so Zach comes up with a character each time, and I go into it just completely blind. I don't know who this person is or what their abilities are or anything, and basically I guess we kind of go over their origin story and just some of the ridiculous stuff that maybe, especially Golden Age stuff.
Oh, Golden Age stuff is always the best, and we will make sure to highlight all of the shenanigans and just absolute weirdness of everything.
Yeah, that's right. So subscribe today and follow us on Instagram at Bros, Foes, Heroes.
And if you don't, I know where you live. Not really, but please subscribe.
Frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Hi, this is Sarah.
And I'm Carter.
And this is Some of Our Thoughts.
We're two Southern sommeliers, and we want to share everything we love and know about wine. We started hanging out during quarantine and cooking and drinking and listening to music, and we just thought this would be a great way to bring everything we know to you guys.
We will make wine knowledge and food pairings easy and approachable. So put on your favorite vinyl, grab your favorite glass of wine, tune into our show, and let's have some fun.
Wine and vinyl. So check us out on roguemedianetwork.com or wherever you get your favorite podcast. We'll be talking about A lot.
And now, back to the episode. And we're back. So we were just talking about this amazing organization and how it's blossomed over the last month and a half. With that, when we come back from break, one of the first questions I love to ask people is, what would you like to see more of in Waco?
So I have been here like my entire life. And like we've already started to see a really big change in Waco. Like I feel like the community's a lot more diverse. Like we're doing a lot more things, which is really exciting to see. Like we had the Lunar New Year like farmers market.
That was
thing.
amazing.
That was
There's
so
many people.
fun.
Shout out
And
all the amazing people that came.
It was so great. And like I'm Vietnamese, and so when I was growing up, we didn't have like the city events like that were like culturally like celebrating culture and everything. So that was super great. And then so like because we have so many more like community events and like we're just seeing people, like we're just together more, which is great. I think for me, I like lost my entire train of thought.
You're fine. You're fine. It's a hard question. It's very, you can take me deep because be like, hey, I just want 35 to be fixed.
Real. Oh my gosh. When will that ever get done?
Want to Trader Joe's downtown, you know.
Give us a Costco.
Thing. Give us a Costco.
Give us a Costco, please. I guess for me, I would just like to see, oh my gosh. I have like my finger on it and then it just leaves immediately. Oh gosh, it's such a hard question.
You're fine. It's like, again, you just gotta feel it in your soul.
Yeah.
What do you want to see more of?
I feel like there's really like been a huge push, especially for, I want to say we're not kids anymore. We're adults, which is
kids.
weird. Yeah.
I always tell people, I'm just a 25-year-old teenager who doesn't know what she's doing.
But like, I guess more people like our generation, our age, like mid-20s, early 20s,
Oof,
late
mid-20s.
In our I know.
I don't like the way that was said.
I know.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay. I'm just having an existential crisis right
Real.
now. No, it's fine.
Every single day. I guess like more people, adults of our age kind of coming together and like putting their heads together to come up with creative solutions to these problems that are honestly kind of difficult to fix.
Yeah. And they impact our community in such a real way. It's tangible. You can see it. It is affecting everybody.
Everyone can see it, but like it's hard to come up with something, but we all like, if we put all of our brilliant minds together, I promise we can come up with a solution. Yeah, we can do something. So I guess that's something I want to see more of. And it's already happening, but I'd like to see more of it. So.
I absolutely love that. And with that, I know we kind of talked about like what you would like to see, but do you have any goals, either quantitative or qualitative, of like how many donations or how many distributions you want to do or anything like that for goals of 2024 since it's a new year?
Oh my gosh. It is a new year.
Time is flying by.
Yeah. Because I kind of started it like in January. So it was like 2024 is our year.
And you started by like making hats for the community
I
too.
did.
So you were making,
I was like
crochet business, shout out.
Real. Yeah. So I just started like making crochet stuff to sell to raise money for the project. So I guess like the community like donating their things has been awesome. And we definitely need to keep seeing that. We need it, please. Please
donate your things.
Bring your things. We need those. But also there's some of it that like we just can't do without having funds. So like buying laundry detergent, like we need to get that, and like feminine products and like first aid stuff and things like that. There's some of it that just needs to be like funded financially. And right now I have like a great team of people and we all kind of do what we can. But again, we're like mid-20s. Like none of us are like established in our careers or anything like that. So we started like making and selling things to make some money for the project. And we also have like our donation link in the link tree and everything also. What was the question?
It was fine. It was about goals. What do you want to do in 2024?
So I guess raise money for the project. That was it.
Raise money.
Raise money for the project.
Give us money, please. That's amazing. And again, it sounds like you've built this amazing community. And with these other members that have been helping you out, is there anybody you want to shout out that's helped you along this journey?
Yeah. So when I started, it was just me, and I was a little nervous
Aw.
because like I have like this deep fear of failure. Like I'm
Aw.
just scared, and so I'm like, if it's low stakes, it's fine. But as soon as I posted it, I'm so lucky to have such amazing friends because like now I have help, and like my two, like I call them admin, like we're the Pheonix admin,
Yay.
and also we like whenever we drive together, we take our cars and we call it the Pheonix fleet. Anyway,
Love
it's
that.
so cute.
I'm back in.
And so Kristen Valerio, she hopped in. Brooke Foyt, she also hopped in. They're both like amazing. They're both capable. They're both creative. So like they are also making things to sell for the project. And so I'm like really grateful to be able to have such amazing, capable help and also have them be like two of my closest friends.
Aw.
So yeah, it's been awesome. I definitely couldn't have done it alone. And I'm so glad they hopped on because I really would have burnt myself out if I tried to do it alone. So yeah.
That's amazing. And I know you said that you guys have social media, have Linktree. How can people find you, find more information? How can people get involved?
So our Instagram is like the Pheonix Project.wtx. And then our TikTok is the Pheonix Project.wtx.
Perfect.
And then our Facebook is the Pheonix Project. And then our email is the Pheonix Project.wtx@gmail.com. And then I guess you could DM me personally also. So my personal Instagram is Hamong Phung Le. It's hard to spell. So HONGANPHUONGLE.
Okay,
That's my
perfect.
personal. Yep.
Yay, so we can find you.
Yay.
And why do you think this is so important in Waco right now?
Well, I think being unhoused is a pressing issue, and like experiencing homelessness is nothing new. Like we as societies and civilizations all around the world have understood that homelessness has existed forever. But I think we can all agree that like times are getting hard financially. And with that, it hits like the people who have less even worse. So I think the push to make sure that people have basic necessities was something that kind of weighed on me. Like I think I couldn't like live with myself anymore, not doing as much as I felt like I could be doing. So I just pushed that through like with my whole arm.
I love that.
Sent it all the way through the window.
Yes.
Yeah.
Send it.
Send it.
That's absolutely fantastic. And is there anything else you would like to share with our listeners today? This is your soapbox moment. If there's anything else you want to share or let our community know. So
For those of you who have already helped, thank you so much. Please know that your contribution really, really has made a difference. Like we distribute your things every single week, and it's been awesome. Also, Rocky Gutter Homestead, they gave us like 100 bars of soap, and we've already passed out a bunch of them.
Wow.
It's been amazing. You can find them on
Shout
Instagram.
out,
They're
love you
amazing.
guys.
They're also at the farmer's market. So like if you've donated or like talked to us or helped us at all, just know that your contribution has been really meaningful. Like it's helped a lot of people, and it will continue to help people. And if you haven't, that's okay. You're a person with a life. But I feel like we're going to get our best work done if we come together as a community to accomplish this. So
I love that. And that's what you're here for today is just let people know, like get out, donate, get involved. Is there anything else that you guys need as an organization that the community of Waco can provide?
We are currently working on applying for like a vendor, like the vendor application for the Waco Farmers Market. So that's next.
Whoop,
That's
whoop.
next. Yeah.
Yay. Well, something to look forward to.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing with us today. I appreciate your time. And again, thank you so much for putting your energy, your blood, sweat, and tears into this as we were talking about. But it's so amazing and refreshing to get to see this in downtown Waco.
Yay.
And this is just something that I'm really passionate about. And I hope other people want to get involved too.
Me too. Yay.
Whoop, whoop. Well, thank you so much for coming on again. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
You too. Thanks.
Find us everywhere on all social media platforms, KNOW_Waco. Check us out at roguemedianetwork.com, and we're on YouTube under Rogue Media Network. Check out nowaco.com.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.